We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here. I snorted. Here with the Thursday edition of the Stay Cashin show and the best part of the new competition that we have going on every Friday, where we pick all 16 games against the spread. 4 men enter, 1 man leaves. And unfortunately, 3 people have to perform tasks, whatever you want to refer to them as. And Bill Rupp has not paid his debt from last week due to wig issues. We had a tough time finding a Taylor Swift wig for him. We had one sent that didn't get delivered. We had another one get sent that they said it was sold out. So Bill actually went himself to buy his Taylor Swift wig. And Bill Rupp, you look fucking beautiful today in your wig glasses.
Thank you.
I think you like it, dude. The gay way that you're doing your hair. I don't know.
He looks like the lead singer from Poison, or like the dude from Poison.
This is a little gay, dude. Like fucking take it and pull out. Like
or
this
Bon
thing,
Jovi or something. He looks like an 80s rocker.
whatever this thing is, stop it.
Shot through the heart!
And you'll do right. Dude, you like he's giving me a little Buffalo Bill vibes over there. I don't know about Slack. I can see Bill tucking his junk and going, "I'd fuck me." Do you have tits in, Bill?
No.
Oh,
Jenna
right,
hates him. He put the wig on. She just started growling at him.
Yeah, Taylor doesn't have tits either.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't like it.
All right. Yeah, you look. If someone in chat had choice said Bill looks way too comfortable. He looks way too okay with this. This isn't your first time in a wig in that room, is it? Before we go to Bill, Evan Hand, what do you think of Bill's attire?
You look beautiful, Bill.
Oh, dude, that's a great call, Stacy. Yeah, Stacy always has the greatest calls. It looks like Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. Like, literally, exactly.
Come on my way, home sweet home.
Evan, how you feel about all this?
It's high quality entertainment, and I'm gonna put up Sebastian Bach right now.
Okay, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see it in 30 seconds. You guys will see it now. And Joey Rackets, what do you think of fucking silly Billy Rupp over there?
He looks pretty. He looks very pretty.
Feel pretty, oh so pretty. I'm telling you, he's gonna be rubbing lotion on his skin. You know, there's some creepy vibe. Jenna, there's things Jenna's about to see later tonight are never going to be.
He's a little ashy. He needs some lotion.
Bill, move to your left a little bit.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You guys are twins.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
First he was Howard Stern, now he's Sebastian Bach. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, Bill Rupp, how do you feel about your bet repayment on I feel like you're excited about this.
I'm going to do one verse. I've been practicing it.
You could do it. We need maybe I was hoping for 2. But
no,
practicing.
One.
He only practiced
if
one.
you nail the one,
I practiced one, so that's what I'm going to do.
All right, so listen, as long as you nail it, I feel like.
I watched the video too, so I got the hairbrush. She sings into the hairbrush. So
Okay, all right. Listen, as long as you nail it, I'm good with a verse. I'm good with half a verse if you nail it. But you got to nail it, Bill. So
I got to play the music. So
okay, I don't care if we get demonetized. It's worth it.
I got to get myself set up here.
Yeah. All right. So Bill is now going to sing. So the debt repayment from last week, I won that week. Rackets had to shave his beard. That's been done. Evan did his TikTok dance. Now Bill's paying off the blonde wig this coming week, which is tomorrow. I have to shave a fucking I can't even believe I have to do this. I have to shave a thing in my eyebrow like fucking Dylan from 90210. Rackets won, so he has to do nothing as the king. Bill, we haven't decided what he has to do tomorrow. I saw some real hot buzz in the chat going on about some self-tanner, which I was very interested in.
Evan, I saw something with that with the peanut butter or something.
Yeah, I was actually pretty interested in the self-tanner thing.
No self-tanner on this skin, baby.
Yeah,
self-tanner and peanut butter, I think.
Like full self-tanner.
All right, let's go. Let's start.
And I got to spread it up. And Evan will have to do another TikTok dance. So, in the repayment of his debt, Bill Swift singing whatever song he's about to sing. Get it, Bill. You got to have us in it too, Evan.
On the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset. She's going on about something that you said, cause she doesn't get you on humor like I do. I'm in the room, it's a typical Tuesday night. I'm listening to the kind of music she doesn't like. She never know your story like I do.
Here it comes.
She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Dreaming about the day when we woke up and find when you're looking for has been here the whole time. She was you, the time that wonders when you in you all alone so I can stand you. See, you belong with me. You belong with me.
Banger.
I felt like 3 cats died during that song.
Banger.
Of all songs, Bill.
No, that was it. That's all.
That's it. All right.
That was fantastic.
You did great, Bill. You did great, Bill.
Claps all around.
You did great. So,
Thank you.
what made you choose that song of all the other ones? I thought you'd want to wail.
No, I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah, I like the video. She, if anyone's ever seen the video, she they're making signs to each other through the window, and eventually they get together at the end.
I mean, that's always good. That's always good. That's always makes us.
I like it when they get together at the end.
Yeah, I think you did a great job, Bill. I think you did a fantastic job, and you got to stop with this.
I gotta take this off.
Please, you gotta take that off.
Get off! What's happening?
Oh my God, scaring the shit out of that dog.
About the shit on the couch.
Yeah, Jenna's like, what the fuck, Daddy? You only do that on Wednesday mornings. Oh, Jesus Christ. Evan Hand, what'd you think?
I thought that was beautiful, Bill. Even
thought it was
he's
beautiful.
not listening. I thought it was beautiful. Takes a lot of courage to muster that up.
No, it
She
doesn't.
wears
Not for
short
Bill.
shorts.
Yeah, not for Bill. I
That
wish
was
it
my
was
favorite
on.
part.
Skirts, I wear t-shirts. You're captain and
Guess I
I'm
was wrong.
on the bleachers.
Yeah, it did not take much courage.
And
for Bill
on
to
it,
do
we
that.
didn't even hear the background music. We might not get demonetized.
Yeah, we're not going to get demonetized. Yeah, it was so
Actually,
faint.
we probably will because it was just so close to her actual.
It
voice
was.
that-
It sounded exactly like her.
I couldn't tell if it was a recording or not.
Yeah, it did. That may be a problem for us, Bill.
Awesome.
You may have been too good.
Listen, I know. I'm very
All right.
good.
I mean, dude, this is the first time I've ever said this to you, Bill. Bill, you look fucking great right now. I mean, right now, you look fantastic.
Look hot with that wig.
No, that was scaring me. I'm gonna have nightmares about that fucking wig. So right now, you look beautiful.
You're gonna be dreaming of me with that
Never
wig.
been so happy to see you looking like this.
Bending you over.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let's get to the show.
Danny Moody said you got a pretty
I
mouth.
was
Bill.
just gonna say that.
Yeah. So let's do this first before we start. There are a couple of games live right now in college basketball. Let me see what the lines are. We're probably way out of range on them. We have Wyoming. I have Wyoming plus 2.5 for the subscribers, or no, plus 3 we have for the subscribers. And right now you can get them minus 2.5 or minus 148. So I'll put that out as a live play, Evan, for the show. Wyoming minus 148. They're up 14-8 in that game. So you can take Wyoming minus 148. Might have a better line on another site. I'm just looking at FanDuel. We have St. John's money line in a parlay tied to the football game tonight. They're now up 10 points, so you're way, way out of range for that. Not really laying the 11.5, not laying the 1,500. And we have a couple more games coming up at 4 o'clock, one in which me and Howie both have as one of our plays of the day, which you'll be hearing about shortly when Howie comes on. So we'll get to the 4 o'clock and 4:30 games when Howie comes on. Right now, Wyoming live, hit that on the money line. And St. John's, if it gets back in range, you can. But realistically, you probably missed your opportunity on that. You should have signed up at 4deep.com. Speaking of 4deep.com, Evan, you have that banner up there?
I do.
All right. So if you guys look below us, you'll be able to see down here. We actually have a promo going on. Rest of 2023 special going on right now at 4Deep. You will get 3 weeks free if you purchase the rest of 2023. That will get you every sport that is available for DFS, for betting, and the combo package. So get in on any of those package. College basketball is in full gear. I mentioned to the chat, I feel like today was the first real day of college basketball with afternoon small tournaments. Kind of feels like we're fucking back. We had an 18-point collapse from Charleston to start the day, so we're back. We're here. College basketball has arrived. Up a little bit on the year so far, and I'm usually getting killed in the first week or two. So this is my best first week ever. And you know how we end up for the whole entire season. Every other sport is live, NBA, football, everything that's going on right now. So get over there right now. Take advantage of that promo. No promo code needed. Just go to 4deep.com, click on Join Now, and then you can buy the rest of 2023. You're getting 3 weeks free. Every day you wait, that loses value because the price isn't changing. So get in there right now. Get 3 weeks free. Fuck with us for the rest of the year for like $100. It's fucking best deal you're going to find on the market.
Tommy.
And we'll be launching our MVP program this week too, which we'll be talking to you about either tomorrow or Monday. We'll be filling you in on the MVP program that we'll be launching. I know a lot of our subscribers, Rackets, are excited about that. I'll let you touch on that a little bit towards the end of the show.
Yep.
Bill, you had something to say.
What was, do you know what the spread was on Vermont?
What was that? That was the Charleston game, right?
I don't know. Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, the pregame line?
Yeah.
Pregame line was Vermont was catching 3, I believe. I think it was Charleston -3.
Oh, I had that as in my sheet of destiny. 36% edge advantage on that game, 75% win percentage
Oh.
on Vermont.
All right, way to give it out. Good job.
I didn't bet it. The only one better than that, there's one better than that with a 47% edge tonight, 55% win possibility, Montana State.
Let me see if they're on my sheet.
Playing Cal getting 13.5.
Montana State. Hold on.
What time is that game, Bill? Did it go off yet? No.
No, it's tonight.
Which one was it?
Montana State, 11 o'clock. They play at Cal.
Ooh, what did you say yours was?
Plus 13.5.
Okay. I only see the money line, but I see 81% on the money line.
Yeah, I'm actually not on that one. I'm actually slightly on the other side, but that'll happen.
I'm gonna run with that just because Vermont hit.
Yeah,
one was above that. So.
I don't think I'll be betting that game. Keep in mind, guys, for college basketball, we're gonna have a lot of opportunities for you guys. It's our best sport. It's our favorite sport. It's the sport we do better than any company in the world. College basketball. It's not even close. So we have bowl season coming up for college football, and then we have college basketball kicking in right now. We're gonna have the MVP odds bot, which is going to be kicking out bets. Bill's going to be kicking out bets. I kick out bets, and Howie kicks out bets. You will have times where we are on different sides. We all look at it from a different perspective. We all come at it from different angles. So you'll get comfortable with it. You'll start to see when we're all on the same thing. You smash when we're
the
on
odds bot. The odds bot and the sheet of destiny have agreed 3 times, and it's 3-0.
Right. So you're going to start to notice these things. So see them, track them. And, you play it how you want to play it, but you're going to have plenty of college. There's like 60 games a day. So you got a bunch of us that are going to be giving out bets. And we win every year. We destroy college basketball every year. So if you want to make some money, 4deep.com, no promo code needed. Rest of 2023. Get in. Let's fuck. Evan, hit us with a headline.
Deshaun Watson out for the year. What do we think? PJ Walker will be the starter.
No, he will not be the starter.
He's not the starter.
He will not. DTR is the starter.
Browns still should win a division, but they probably
they will not win the division.
Now the implications here, they traded away Josh Dobbs to Arizona at the start of the season. I bet they're regretting that right now.
Well, DTR outplayed him.
Yeah, so they say. Listen, the Browns made the worst trades and signings in the history of the NFL. The Browns are going to always be the Browns.
They still have the best defense in football by a mile, though.
That's great. Good.
No,
good luck with DTR. Who do the Ravens?
The Jets. It came out. Someone came out.
Is it
today.
the Jets?
I don't remember who it was. But
Jets can't get off the field on third down.
Number 1 defense in the league.
Jets can't get off the field on third down.
Yeah, but Cleveland also gives up fucking 38 points to Lamar Jackson last week. So let's relax.
In the first quarter, Bill said this team's going to get stomped, and they won.
Yeah, well, that's what the Ravens do every game. I called exactly. Hold on. By the way, can we talk about that, Bill? I called exactly how that game was going to go when the Ravens were up 14-0. Did I not?
Well, I mean, that's what I was going to bring up about tonight. I mean, they always, like you said, they always go up big in the first. They're like San Francisco, kind of. They score
all in bunches early.
Score early in bunches, and then they go down. Tonight,
the difference is San Francisco has that second wave in the second half.
But tonight
the Ravens don't play good in the second half at all.
No, they're fucking all first quarter.
Which scares the shit out of me. Honestly.
Ravens first quarter, first drive, a lot of firsts for the Ravens tonight on the bet.
So also, you like the double result tonight then? Ravens first half.
This would be a great game to do it.
This is the biggest, probably
the biggest game
of the year for the Bengals. It's a must win. 100%.
I said it last week on Friday. That's why I like the Texans, was just that they were looking forward to this game on Thursday Night Football against the Ravens. I understand Chase played, but they kept out Higgins. I don't think Higgins is playing tonight either. But like,
no, they didn't keep him out. He couldn't play.
He couldn't play. But like,
he's already
Chase had to play, and you wanted him healthy for tonight for this game.
Yeah, Chase played. I mean, listen, he didn't play. He wasn't a decoy. Me and Bill were having this argument during the game.
He had that one deep touchdown,
and I said no, he's not a decoy, but he was definitely hobbled. I mean, you could see it. He wasn't, 100%. But yeah, this is a good game for the double result, Rackets. I'm Team Bengals. I'm basically as much of a Joe Burrow fan as I am a Jet fan. So I'm all in Bengals all the time, every big game. So I could see this. Baltimore gets out early and Burrow comes back late. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity if you're ever going to do it.
Yeah. I'm taking the points, the Bengals with the points for my Thursday night game.
Well, you're giving the points. If that's the case, you're giving 3.5.
Yeah.
You still want it? Minus 3.5?
Bengals plus 3.5.
Oh, you're taking Bengals. I thought you said Ravens. Okay,
yeah.
Bengals plus the points.
No,
okay,
I want the Bengals.
Gotcha. Damn, I was hoping you were on the Ravens.
No.
See, now everybody and their brother is on Cincinnati in this game, and it's a 3.5.
Me.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Listen,
scary.
Burrow breaks algorithms. We've seen this every year. Every year the Bengals are plus 3,500 to go to the Super Bowl. Every year they have no chance of winning the division. Every year. They just don't bet against Joe Burrow in big games. That's number one rule.
That's kind of my hypothesis.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And don't bet on Lamar Jackson in big games.
This line opened at 4, Tommy G, 67%.
Listen,
I am not on
there is certain situations in life where you have to ignore all your education and training. And this is Joe Burrow is one of them. Like, Rackets, I'm with
4D,
you. 4D,
come here to be stupid.
Yeah, 100%. So the odds bot's probably on the Ravens. Everyone's probably on the Ravens.
It's on the Ravens. I think it's on. I don't even know what it's on.
But here's the thing. This is a line move that you would bet the Ravens, right? Crossed through a key number of 3, opened at 2.5, pushed up to 3.5 on only 35% of the public action. That is 100% mathematically a Ravens bet. Stay away from the Bengals. 100%. When has Vegas ever been right about the Bengals? They're wrong about the Bengals every year. Joe Burrow breaks the algorithms every year. The only reason they didn't win the Super Bowl last year was because some dude fucking fake died on the fucking field and cost them home field advantage. And then the refs fucked them 3 times in the next game in the playoffs that they should have won. The year before that, it was a fluke fucking satanic ritual going on in LA that fucking let the Rams beat the Bengals. Listen, the Bengals are there every year. Every year they start bad and come back. This is Burrow's time, dude. The second Bill says must win for the Bengals, you must bet the Bengals. You must do it.
You said the bot is probably on the Ravens. It is on for the money line, 62%, but the spread is interesting, 50% both ways. I don't see that often. I don't see a 50% split both ways very often.
Yeah, I mean, guys, don't bet against Joe Burrow. And listen, what I told Bill about the game and why I love what Rackets just said about the first half game is I was telling Bill last week it was 14-0 Ravens. Remember, Bill? And we wanted the Ravens to lose. I had the Cleveland money line. We had survivor people we needed knocked out, all that kind of shit. And Bill's like, it's 14-0. I was like, bro, watch. This happens every single game. They're going to get up 14-0, and then all of a sudden you're just going to see a field goal, and then they're just going to creep, tighten that gap to a 1-score game. And what did I tell you, Bill? Lamar Jackson in his own end is either going to fumble or throw an interception to give the other team the lead.
That pick was his fault, though.
But it doesn't matter. He did 3 of those. He did it to play. He did it 2 play.
I was going to say he did it the drive before that.
He did it every drive for the last 3. That was
and it was dropped. They dropped it, I think.
They dropped the pick 6 the drive before, and then that one they had to karma balanced it out. Lamar can't win big games. So
I got a 64% winning probability on my sheet today.
Yeah, which honestly puts it almost as a Bengals play. I mean, 64% win rate. You're getting 46% win rate at plus 3.5. You're kind of right there. Especially if you're looking at the money line side.
You have 64%. I have 62%. So the sheet
which
and
neither
the
of those
are close.
Neither of those are enough to lay 180.
No, I do have them covering now.
Yeah. So you're not gonna. So listen, we'll get to or 190 in certain spots. Yeah. We'll get to the Ravens-Bengals game. We got a lot to say on it. But guess what? We are in a little bit of disagreements here on the Ravens-Bengals game. Me and Bill Rupp both love the same fucking thing tonight. in this game, and we have a couple other bets that we're going to give to you. So don't go anywhere because our biggest bet of the night is in this game. It is a prop, and we are on the same side. Evan.
We have to talk about Monday's game. I know we don't like to come out here and talk about games that are 3 days old, but first and foremost, DeMar Hamlin came in, he made a tackle, and like all the people who were projecting on Twitter were going crazy. They're like, he's back, he made a tackle, yay! Like he was some sort of big deal.
He was the reason they lost.
Yeah.
What?
He was the reason they lost the game.
Yeah, so
He was the 12th man on the field.
That brings me to my next point. Ken Dorsey gets fired. He's kind of just like a martyr because Sean McDermott needs to do something. And Stephon Diggs and Trayvon Diggs are both bitching. So, thoughts?
I mean, listen, Rackets, what do you think of Dorsey getting fired here? You follow the Bills very closely. You live in Buffalo. I'll let you start it.
Scapegoat's a pretty good word for it. Top five in literally every offensive category. They turn the ball over, bro, and that's been Josh Allen's thing pretty much since day one. Like I said it in the chat years ago, like watching, and this was before like the Bills even made their run. Like watching them reminded me of the early 2000s Colts, bro. It was a superhuman quarterback and a defense that was okay, but wasn't going to really win games, which is what you're seeing this year, and no running game. And they're not built to play in a dome. So, like, you play outside in the wintertime, which is why you haven't had playoff success. And, like, Dorsey was Josh Allen's handpicked guy. So, if Dorsey can't get him going right and playing the way that he should, like, that's basically they're pulling Josh Allen aside. And because he's 6 years in the league, they can't bench him. He has $250 million. So, they literally just.
Well, why would you either? He's fucking awesome.
Well, no, but
dude, have you seen the quarterbacks in the NFL? You're not benching Josh Allen.
But what I'm saying, if Ritter turned the ball over as much as Allen did,
if Ritter turned the ball over twice, he'd be benched. Yeah,
if anybody turned the ball over as much as Allen has this year, they would have been benched. But because he's a $250 million quarterback and he's in his 6th year in the league,
and he's phenomenal.
This is how they are quote benching him is by getting his attention. Is your fucking guy is gone? It's going to be our guy now, and now let's see what fucking happens. We need a spark. Do I think they're going to get it? No, I said on this show last week, if they didn't put 30 on Denver, they were done for the season. They didn't even come close to putting 30 on Denver. They're done, dude.
I don't necessarily agree with you that they can't run the ball. They run the ball phenomenally. I mean, James Cook's averaging 5 yards a carry on the year.
Yeah, but they don't do it, dude.
But that's Dorsey's fault. Isn't it?
It's kind of Allen too. He checks to those pass plays. He checks
right, but I mean, listen, it's a lot of fucking Josh Allen throwing the ball
Cook also puts the ball on the ground a lot. And if you have a quarterback that's putting the ball on the ground and turning it over, and now your running back is turning it over,
his brother.
There's only one guy. There's only one of those two guys that you can bench, and Cook is the one that's going to get benched out of that.
Yeah, I mean the other problem that we're having here, Bill, goes back to the thing me and you fucking talk about every fucking week that drives me fucking absolutely insane. Quarterbacks with the capability of running in a league where no one plays defense and everyone edge rushes and leaves the off tackle hole wide open every time you drop.
They don't want him to run anymore.
Well, I get it, but that's why he can't win. He's had 13, 44, 41, 17, 11, 14, 17. Josh Allen can't be rushing for 14 yards a game. But Rackets, even if he's not running, right? Burrow doesn't run. Burrow only runs when he needs to run.
No, what I'm saying is
he has to run more than 13 yards.
Dude. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to make him a pure pocket passer, and it's like, what made him so good for so long? Wait, my fridge might be here. I might have to come back. I hear my dog going nuts. I'll be back.
All right. So the whole thing about it, like, why are you trying to make Josh Allen a pocket passer, dude? All these guys are doing is drafting young athletic quarterbacks because they know how important it is to move. And then once they start to do well, they make them pocket passers. Well, if you wanted that, go draft more Matt Ryans and Phillip Rivers and Eli Manning types from the draft. Stop drafting all the young athletic quarterbacks at the top if you want to just turn them into pocket passers. They destroyed Cam Newton with this. They destroyed Lamar Jackson over that phase. Remember that 1.5-year phase where Lamar Jackson couldn't get right because he kept trying to throw out of the pocket? Name any rushing quarterback through history. There's always a 1 to 2 year period where they stop doing it, and then they go back to it and they become great again. Bill, this guy has fucking 7 touchdowns rushing in his last 8 games, but he's rushed for 17 yards or less 5 of those. They're not fucking running with him at all.
Yeah, that's why they're losing.
He's got 4 carries a game and 2 of them are sneaks.
Are there any true pocket passers left, like in college?
Joe Burrow. I mean, listen, there's pocket passers that they can move, but no, in college they're starting to morph
that's
towards.
What I'm saying, like Penix and Caleb Williams and.
Well, I mean, you had Mac Jones and you had people like that were in there, but realistically, what the NFL wants is fucking athletic quarterbacks, right? And meanwhile, all the people who were winning all the fucking Super Bowls, I mean, fucking Stafford has a Super Bowl. Goff went to the Super Bowl. You can call Mahomes a running quarterback, but he's probably the best pocket passer in the NFL on top of being a running quarterback. You've had Burrow make the Super Bowl every single fucking year. What more do you or get close to it every fucking year? What more do you need to fucking see than that you're flooding the league with running quarterbacks, yet bags of shit like fucking Goff and people like this are the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. And they were almost out of the league 3 years ago. Even Baker Mayfield is viable in the NFL right now. Geno Smith is viable in the NFL right now. These guys were out of the league basically for half a decade. Quarterback play is so easy right now. If you just play to the person's strengths, there is no drop back or running quarterback that works. You do what your skill set is, Bill. If you have both skill sets, use both skill sets. If you're just a drop back passer, be Brock Purdy and don't throw picks. Like, just do that thing.
Listen, I agree. I agree. You said it. Nothing else for me to say.
Yeah. I mean, it's so annoying when they try to make these people fit what they want them to be instead of Lamar Jackson, Bill, should rush for 140 yards every game. He never gets hurt, right? I mean, he's gotten hurt before, but he's really good at avoiding contact in those situations. When you see a game where Lamar Jackson rushes for 7 yards.
That's why that's why I already bet it for Sunday. I took DTRs over 18.5 on DraftKings. He's a runner.
Yeah.
He's going to run. That 18.5 is ridiculous. We bet it on what's his name on the Colts when he started, running. Yep, and he was running like crazy. I hit it every single week. They kept bringing it up. This is going to be over 18.5. It's probably I'm going to just keep adding to it. The more, like, after I win tonight's bet, I'm going to add more to it and more to it and more to it. I can't put more money on that prop for Sunday. It's crazy.
I mean, and then if he does have a great rushing game and they get a win, all of a sudden next week he'll be a drop back passer and he'll want to prove that he can throw the ball because everyone's going to call him a running back behind quarterback. People just get way too caught up with what the media is saying. That's the problem. They get way too caught up in what the media wants them to be and what the fans want them to be instead of just, we want winners. Go out and fucking win.
Badgett on the Bears ran for 70-something yards that first game, and then he fucking barely ran.
Yeah. Exactly. Because now he wants to prove he's not just a fucking running quarterback. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable when they fucking do it. Because if you go look at the fucking list of quarterbacks who've won the last Super Bowl since fucking Russell Wilson. Tom Brady can't move. Peyton Manning can't move. Tom Brady can't move. Nick Foles was fucking projected in, moved a tiny bit, but he wasn't a runner at all. Tom Brady can't move. Patrick Mahomes can move. Best fucking arm and pocket passer in the NFL. Tom Brady can't move. Stafford doesn't move. Patrick Mahomes, again. There's not one fucking gadget fucking little running quarterback in that list. The only one you had there, but go back before that, Russell Wilson, Joe Flacco, Eli Manning, then you go to Rodgers, Drew Brees. It doesn't work. So if you have a guy like Josh Allen who has both gifts, use them both. But if you think Lamar Jackson or someone's going to win you a Super Bowl, he's not. He's not. And you're going to see it tonight. Lamar Jackson's not winning this game tonight, guys. That's not happening. Joe Burrow's winning this game tonight. I promise you that. You're going to see it. I promise you. 3.5's a joke.
We'll see.
Next topic. Let's get to the bets. We'll save topics for tomorrow.
Okay.
Did you have anything important?
Just briefly about ESPN Bet.
What is it?
The new app kit that came out. That they're like taking over Barstool Sportsbook, and they're doing a thing that nobody has ever done before. You can bet on who doesn't score a touchdown, and you can parlay them. Instead of anytime touchdown score, it's a no touchdown score.
That's interesting. Doing the
it is interesting. Game. I hate ESPN, but I actually like that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Whoa, Dark Side of the Moon over there. Hold on, he can't hear me. Connecting on. Dark Side of the Moon, what up?
What's going on?
Is that what that is? That's the Dark Side fucking logo, right?
Dark Side, baby.
Hell yeah, it is. All right, let's go.
Howie, what do you think about Jimbo Fisher getting fired and they have to pay him $75 million fucking dollars to sit at home for the next 15 fucking years.
20 grand a day.
What?
Awesome.
24 grand a day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like 23.9 a day or something like that.
23.6. It was
Pretty good deal.
I did a video.
You imagine 20, dude. He's got to be with his boys right now at a bar, just laughing every 10 seconds.
I mean, that's awesome. Sit at home, get paid, fucking. What?
It's like that other degenerate, the guy that like couldn't speak English from LSU.
Coach O?
He got that buyout. Yeah, he got the water boy. He got that buyout, and he was in the Keys with like 7 strippers for a year.
Jimbo Fisher, man. I mean, what a fucking deal that is. That's a fucking amazing deal.
It's the
Amazing.
deal of the century.
Wish someone would pay me 24 grand to fucking sit at home.
You know, and I mean, I don't know, man. They had a winning record.
Listen, wasn't there a booster that came on the field and fucking gave like $100 million at halftime?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
my whole thing is this.
The boosters bought his buyout. You realize that, Howie, right? The
They had
boosters
to.
put up the money.
Yeah,
And
They had to.
paid-
I
yeah,
said
know.
that on Rupp and Rackets
It's
yesterday.
crazy, though.
Yeah, the college would go bankrupt trying to buy it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, the boosters just were like, how much to get him out? Yeah, $100
Yeah, the
million?
alumni
Done.
had to
Here,
pay for
fucking
it.
Done.
The alumni
Done.
paid for it.
Go.
You know,
Fuck it.
that's how dumb these boosters are. You know, I had a chance to work down south, and these boosters, they all think that if they put enough money in, they can beat Alabama, they can beat Georgia.
No, they'll
You're
just-
never going to beat those teams ever. You're
Yeah.
Texas A&M, man. You're lucky to be in the top 20.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
It's a pipe.
Is Dion going there?
It doesn't matter. I mean, bring him there. What's he gonna do? He'll come in 4th or 5th place, and he'll have a couple good runs. And I don't know. I see
I'm
him.
curious to see him with some hogs. I would go to the NFL if I was him. I think he's going to go to the NFL. I think he's going to stay maybe Colorado one more year and then go to
Wait
the
for his
NFL.
son.
Go to the
Wait for
NFL
his
when his
son.
son goes to the NFL and
I
force
think
his
so.
son to get drafted in a certain spot.
But I mean,
one of those
you
type of
know,
things.
Texas A&M, and it's kind of like some of these other teams. Look, Texas, you're never going to do anything. I mean, you should have stayed in your own Big 12 conference, been happy to have a chance to win it, and then get cleaned in the playoffs. But it's like, come on, man. Texas A&M, what are they, the 6th, 7th best team in the SEC?
Yeah, I mean, listen, whatever. I mean, we got a lot of college to cover, but yeah, I'm with you. Jimbo Fisher.
That buyout
was insane.
comical.
That was insane. Howie, we got some early basketball going on. I think me and you are both on the Johnnies, run opposite sides of Wyoming, but we got a game coming up right now. Not right now, but in an hour, that we are both on the same side of in college basketball, dead down the middle. It's always good to see because this one I was a little nervous about. I loved it, but I was like, fuck, I really hope Howie's not on the other side. So when I heard you say that you love this game too, talk to me about LSU Dayton.
It wouldn't surprise me if Dayton wins by 10. I mean,
By the way, you Penn.
Oh, yeah.
UPenn came on here. Howie came on here on Monday. Said that line of 12 is insane. UPenn can win this game. And UPenn comes and knocks off. I don't even care about Villanova anymore. They're like Yankees to me. Once Jay Wright's gone, fucking fuck that. You know, so.
I said, look, that people have no idea. That's a huge rivalry. That's like LaSalle and Nova, LaSalle and Penn. That's
St.
the Big
Joe's.
Five Temple. Look, those students show
Big
up
Five.
and expect to win.
No. Yeah, great call by you. Talk to me about LSU Dayton.
Look, man, I mean, if you watch Dayton, I think if you looked up the past 10 years, when Dayton opens up with an SEC school and Virginia Commonwealth opens up with an SEC school,
Yeah.
they win.
The A-10 comes in and just sticks that dick right
They
in the
do.
SEC's
They
ass
do.
every
Early in
time.
the year, all those teams
Every
win.
time.
Look, it's 6:30 today. I haven't decided if I'm going or not, but over in Barclays, St. Bonaventure's probably going to beat Oklahoma State. They're probably going to beat them. They're plus 3.5. I expect them to win. You know, I've talked.
I like the Bonnies in that one.
I mean, it's A-10.
Dude, you give me eight. Yeah,
Really fast. DTR just moved to 19.5.
probably from the show.
Get it in, guys. Get it in.
Yeah, that's definitely from this show. You know that. So, but yeah, I'm with you there, Howie. I like the Bonnies today too.
Yeah, I mean, they're good this year. They have a couple veteran guys. They're not going to turn the ball over. They're going to have a huge showing, believe it or not, because, St. Bonaventure, that little shithole in Olean, New York, over the last 30 years, all these guys live in New York City, Long Island. So they'll have a fan base there. Yeah, I know a bunch of guys going. They expect to win.
I love the smaller schools in these classics. The reason I went with St. John's instead of North Texas, where I usually side with the smaller school in these matchups if the line's a little tighter, is because St. John's kind of still, in my mind, plays a little bit like a smaller school. They hound you. They feel like they're underappreciated. They've never been up there in the top 5, 10. They don't make deep runs into the tournament. So even though they're a big name school, more of that's from folklore, like from when we were young, Howie, than right now. So I always think they have something to prove in these little tournaments.
And if you watch that game, it's a 10-point game, but North Texas has missed a ton of shots.
Yeah.
It would be a 4 or 5 point game. I think St. John's probably pulls it out. I was afraid of it.
I didn't bet the spread because I was worried about North Texas.
I think
I just bet the money line.
It's going to take Pitino a month and a half to find out who's he's going to sub, who's starting, who's getting minutes.
Yeah,
they're going to be good. I mean, they have good players. But they're Texas. Those kids they're tough.
Dude, these small schools in these small tournaments, man.
Yeah.
Soriano hasn't done anything, which I'm shocked about. I think he's only got 1 basket in the whole game.
Yeah.
But that's why, I did them in a parlay. I did them in 2 separate parlays on the money line, minus the 280 or minus the 240, rather than take the spread, because I could see this game coming down to the wire. So we're both on Dayton heavy here, right?
Yeah.
Would you say this is your favorite or one of your favorite bets the entire day?
It's my probably top pick of the day.
Okay, cool. I am on Dayton also. In that one, I am also on Wichita State in this one. I know the line's a little big, so I have it in a parlay. This game's on ESPNU at 4 o'clock. I think Wichita comes out and lays the wood. I really like this Wichita team. This line's gone up from 6.5 all the way up to 9.5 at some places. So it's obviously not just me that's pounding this thing. Again, it's a lot to lay. Even how we talked about it, we don't really like laying 10 points in the first fucking week or two of the season. But what I'm going to be doing with this game, guys, I'm taking Wichita State money line. So I'm going to take them on the money line. I know it's a haul. It's like 450, 460 in spots. And I'm going to parlay that with what I believe to be the safe bet for tonight, alt line on the Bengals. So I'm just going to take the Bengals plus 7.5 on this, and that gets you down to pretty much 130. I think it was when I did it earlier. Maybe the lines have moved a little bit since then. This gets you down to minus 136, right? So I'm going to get the Bengals plus 7.5, and I'm going to use Wichita State to kind of pull that down. Howie, you have a lean on this game either way?
I mean, I like Wichita a little bit. They have a solid squad. They have a couple transfers through the portal. They're good, decent coach. Yeah, they should run.
Yeah, 9.5 is kind of tough to lay early in the year, though, right?
A lot.
Yeah. So what else do you like today, Howie?
2 other games. The one I like a little bit. I know Notre Dame's on a new coach, new system, new everything. But 14.5 points at home, and Auburn's okay.
That's big. Yeah, that's a lot. I saw that. Go on.
Look, if they just guard the 3 and don't turn the ball over, that's keep it within 10.
I like Notre Dame in this.
Yeah, me too.
I felt like I was a sucker. That's part of it. I actually had it. I can't find a piece. I had it on one of my pieces of paper here where I had Notre Dame and I crossed it out and I wrote dumb next to me. Like, am I dumb? Like this? Why is this line 14.5?
Too high.
Right? Like Auburn's good, but I mean they're not fucking, they're not a team that's, they lost to fucking Baylor, early in the year. Baylor's good, but they're not a national championship level good right now.
No.
I don't get this 14.5.
Well, they're basically saying that what's his name? Breen left, new coach, couple new players, brand new system. That's where they're basically basing it on. I mean,
it's a lot of points.
Nobody knows what Notre Dame's doing.
I'm taking this 14.5 with you. I'm on that.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm in that. What else you got?
All right, I got the game. Here we go again, man. I got one more game, man.
What, you got a plus 10,000 for us?
And I love it.
Do you? I was just kidding.
Listen, I gave you this game last week. They were plus 11.5, plus 550. Tonight, they're only plus 245. But I like the money line. I think they probably win by 5 or 6, maybe more. But UMass Lowell's playing Arizona State. If you've done any research into UMass Lowell like I have the past 2 years, I started looking at these guys like last December. And this is a squad with a bunch of 23 to 30-year-old guys. I mean, this is basically, first of all, why do you go to you? I've been to UMass Lowell. That's where Stan Van Gundy started coaching. And it's in basically one of the dumpiest shit textile towns in North America, in Mass. It's a dump. That's the town where that Lizzie Borden hacked up a bunch of people with an axe. And there's a college there, and it's a shitty college.
Only Howie can work that into the analysis.
Dude, but UMass, they have a bunch of just bearded, hairy, fucking mutant 20-year-old guys. They probably have never taken a college course. I don't even know if UMass Lowell offers college courses. But these kids are tough as shit. And they pick up half court. They beat the shit out of you. They got good guards. And they're probably laughing at playing Arizona State.
Mm-hmm.
Half of them probably don't even know that it is a state. But they're going to Arizona State tonight. They're plus 7.5. They probably win the game again. I love it.
All right, listen, I'm fine with it. I don't have a play on that game. The numbers are showing me kind of on the other side. But listen, I would try. You've been hot early, and you're good with these fucking small schools, these retarded schools where you know the cousin fucking point guards and power forwards from.
Yeah, this one, man. I mean, these guys, UMass Lowell, if you look at them, I mean, I think they're either 2-0 or 3-0 to start off. And if they don't come out of that division this year, they should get to the tourney this year. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I'm glad you actually said this because I was actually on the other side. I'm sure Rackets will see this. This line opened at UMass Lowell +5, and it went up to like 7.5 with like almost everyone in the world on them. So that was worrying me a little bit. So I'm going to stay off at Ride U on this one.
60% of the money's on Arizona State right now.
I'm seeing 80%. Rackets, what are you seeing? I'm seeing 80% of the public is on UMass. So you might have the money on your side and the public on the other side.
UMass?
Yeah, UMass Lowell on that one. So our Rackets try. My sheet just fucking disappeared.
These guys are 3-0.
Yeah, I like it, Tom. I like it.
They beat Dartmouth by 50. Mm-hmm. They went down to Georgia Tech, who's supposed to be good this year. They beat them by 3. And like I said, man, you got to see these guys play. You'll laugh because it's basically.
I know nothing about them. Yeah, I know them from last year. We used to bet them a lot last year, but I haven't watched them. It's like a football
team.
I see 5.5 open currently at 7 and 8 in some spots.
Yep.
And everybody's on Mass Lowell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing 80% on Lowell. That's the only thing that worried me a little bit.
I'm looking at 56-44. Wow. That's
all right. So, yeah, I mean, obviously it depends where you look. You may be looking at the percentage of money. I really only look at the public percent. Okay. I want to see where the public is, so it may just be a difference there.
You're saying Joe Club right now is
I'm saying the pub's on Lowell. Yeah, and the line's going the wrong way. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about.
The money line might be different, but the spread line definitely.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm a little.
I like them to win the game, man.
All right. Hey, listen, dude, I'd ride with you over any math early in the year. You know actually who these kids are and fucking who coaches them. So another thing, this Cal line is really weird, Howie. This line opened at 9. It's up to 13, 13.5, even a 14 out there right now in this Cal game versus Montana State with like 80% of the public on Montana State. I'm leaning Cal here, but again, it's just so hard for me to lay wood early in the season on these. What do you think happens here?
You have to take Cal there just because Montana, right? Like I said, it's the Big Sky's the worst conference.
They're going to get pummeled, right?
Yeah.
And going against the sheet,
solid Big 12 team.
What do you say, Bill?
Going against my sheet.
What do you got?
Montana State, big time.
See, it's just so conflicting on these early in the year.
I can't bet that league, man.
I'd be on Cal on that. I'm probably going to stay away from it. Or you got a big lean on Montana State?
The only reason, because it was all over Vermont, the sheet this morning, and they picked.
Oh, was that the game you said earlier?
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Oh, it was? Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Let me tell you something. If you watch that game, and I did, Vermont was done. History out.
Oh, that game was over, dude.
And I'll tell you what, I give Vermont credit because they won that game on offensive rebounds. I mean,
Charleston couldn't get a board.
They stopped boxing out. They didn't do anything. They
started fouling like crazy. Yeah, I mean, that coach.
And
dude, ESPN, I was telling Rackets, he was laughing at me. Dude, did you see the score, Howie? How wrong the score was on DraftKings and FanDuel and ESPN compared to the score on the TV?
That was crazy.
Have you ever seen that in your life?
No.
It was off by like 9 points on 3 different sites. Every straight feed, because Charles Oddsbot for our thing was like, oh, there was a ton of value on Vermont. And I'm like, yeah, because the score was wrong. Like, it was wrong everywhere. Like the DraftKings and FanDuel and all these sites were showing that they were down 11. Dude, and the line was wrong, Rackets. They were giving plus 1,300 on insane. Vermont at DraftKings and FanDuel when they were only down 2. They had the score backwards and they had the fucking lines wrong. So a lot of times they'll just have the data wrong, right?
Yeah.
Or the score's wrong, but the line's right. They pulled it off the board, right? They just graded out and pulled it off, Howie. We couldn't even bet it. Couldn't even hedge if you wanted to.
That was bizarre.
That was weird, dude. I've never seen it for that long because none of us were even watching it. I'm like, what do you mean we're down up 2?
You got to watch. We got to watch Vermont because Vermont's going to have a couple games this year against Albany State. Against
Catamounts don't fuck around.
And they're going to win by 35. When those guys play at home.
Vermont at home, that gym's like this big, and there's just a bunch of cousin fucking lunatics in there. Fucking that's where Trevor's from.
It's all there is, man.
A bunch of cousin fucking killers. All right, let's move over to college football here. I got a bunch of college basketball games I'm going to save for the subscribers, so we'll give that out. Get over to 4deep.com. 3 weeks free. Go ahead and sign up. 4deep.com. No promo code needed. Get over now. College football today. Howie, Dewey, what do you like?
One game, man, and I mean, I can't bet against Pitt because if you look at the injury situation on Boston College,
it's a mess.
I don't know what they're going to do. They're down to like second, third string guys all across the board. So, I mean, if Pitt loses tonight, they just
it's tough to it's never comfortable, right? Going into a game on Pitt. They suck. But I mean, dude, if you can't beat this Boston, like the fact that Pitt's favored right now. When they're fucking like 1-9 or some shit. Yeah. I mean, this should tell you exactly how many injuries are going on. And normally, you kind of assume the backup can't be that much worse than the starter. But this year, it's been like the drop off from starter to backup on these teams when people are out. One guy goes out, it's just moving a line 4 points. You never see that in college football.
Boston
it's drastic. So
they're beaten down. They're just sitting a bunch of people. So
yeah, I'm laying the 130.
Yeah, I like Pitt.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm on Pitt too. I hate to say that. I can't believe I'm saying that. But
I know.
At least they're home, right?
Oh, but I mean, we this week we crushed the MAC. And I love MACtion. It's like my favorite. It just certain teams. It's all about matchups. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Where did their MAC come from? You were just mentioning it.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about MACtion this week as far as
this week that we killed it. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So now you go into the ACC. But hey, this weekend's going to be wild, man. A lot of good games this weekend.
Yeah. This weekend's a fun one too. This is where it starts to get fucking serious too. This is when you're getting. That Miami Louisville game looks really sexy. I'm excited to talk about that one.
Can't wait.
We got a bunch of these top ranked teams really. Do you see a lot changing this week? We'll talk about it for a second and then we'll pivot over to the NFL and finish that up. But do you see a lot changing? I don't see the top really moving this week.
Not in the top 4.
Right, you're probably going to be looking at conference tournaments when we start to see this at this point. I mean, maybe Tennessee can go up and actually, you know what? Forget that. A week ago, I would have said maybe Tennessee can go sneak up on Georgia. But after this week, me and Howie both went, nope, no one's sneaking up on Georgia.
Oh, man, they're just
going to – I'm probably laying to 10. With Georgia, easily.
If they win this again, this goddamn coach is probably going to go down as the best college coach of all time. If he triples it and wins 3 in a row, in this day and age, and I mean, he keeps kids. The kids don't transfer. The good kid players don't transfer out of Georgia. They keep them there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what though. This is a bad spot right now for Florida State. You can't be playing North Alabama at this time of year when you're sitting on the edge right now. If Washington goes into Oregon State and knocks them off and fucking Florida State's just playing North Alabama, that may be enough to put them right over Florida State. They need to be playing someone better at this time of year.
Well, look at Alabama. Same thing. What they got?
Chattanooga
this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, dude, Florida State, it's unfortunate because they're going to go undefeated and they're probably not going to make the fucking tournament because of all the hype with Washington and Oregon unless we get a fucking Michigan or Ohio State, one of those popped out of the fucking Big Four. But
I think he will. One of those guys is going. I
don't know. And, dude, I could see them leaving fucking one of those teams in, even if they lose that game.
if whoever loses out of that Big Ten has to be out.
They should be out, but I could see them leaving one of them in because they're such big names.
Florida State runs the table in the ACC. They beat whoever they play in the championship.
They're going to have to play, a Clemson or someone in the championship, right? And then they're going to need to get that W, and then that should secure them. But Florida State, if they run the table and don't get in, it's a disgrace, especially since I have a future on them to win it all. All right, Howie, Dewey. We will see you tomorrow. We will go over to Friday night games, and we'll break down the whole Saturday slate. Look forward to it, my buddy. And you guys go to YouTube. Check out Teach the Children with Howie Dewey, HOWIEDEWEY on YouTube. Go give it a like, give it a comment, support Howie, and follow him on Twitter at Howie_Dewey. New podcast coming out or has started for Howie. New comedy special out. Howie's doing big things, party people. Go support him and cheer him on. Thank you, Howie.
Crazy. All right, guys.
Appreciate you, brother. Talk to you later.
Thanks.
Later. All right, let's get to what's next, E.
NBA.
NBA, Bill, talk to me.
There's
Is
only
this,
two games
this
tonight.
the tournament or no? Is that
No.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. That was the other day.
All right.
There's only two games tonight. Don't like either of the games. No Steph Curry, no Draymond Green. Draymond got suspended 5 games for
Draymond got suspended for 5 games.
getting Gobert in a headlock and pulling him all the way down the court.
I mean, Bill, talk to me. Talk to me.
WWE
How
moves
is
in
Carl
the
Anthony?
NBA.
Carl Anthony Towns such a fag, dude. I would kick that motherfucker off the team. You're standing next to Draymond, watching him get his neck ripped off his fucking head, and you don't punch Draymond in the face right there?
Well, that was looking like the first time that Gobert's ever even gotten
He's just like,
his face was like,
dude, you roll into it. Have you never been in a fight? You've never been in a
no,
headlock before?
I don't think
You're
he
like,
ever has. No, he's 7'3". Who's ever going to fight him?
And who's ever going to be high enough to get him in a headlock?
Yeah, he's never gotten into a fight in his life.
I mean, dude, most of these guys haven't. This is what I tell you. I mean, dude, had is fucking Towns. Towns has to fucking bang, just fucking crack Draymond. Probably would have only gotten 4 or 5 games too, because everyone would have said it was warranted.
Well, that's what Draymond Gobert would have came over and instead of grabbing his own guy, he put his hands on Clay, which was you shouldn't. That's why
I get it, but I mean it was excessive with Draymond.
That's why Draymond came over. Draymond's like, "Hey, you're fucking with my team, bro. Fuck you."
And everyone just sat there like the little fucking pussies that they are in the NBA. And you'd let that happen in the 90s and watch what would have happened if Oakley and Mason and guys like that were on the fucking floor. There would have been fucking
death. Not even that, bro. Go all the way back to the 80s and 70s. Bird would
fight. The further back you go, the more you would have got killed. But I mean, what a bunch of fucking overpaid fucking pussies this NBA is. Letting your teammate get fucking dragged by his neck over the floor. What a fucking bunch of goddamn losers.
And then you have Harden, Tommy, who the Clippers can't win a game.
I told you, they can't add him to that team. That makes no sense.
Philly lost last night because they were on a back-to-back, played the Celtics, best team in the league. But Philly hadn't lost since they got rid of them, and the Clippers can't win.
I don't know why teams are still so stupid.
That game's a mess. The team's a mess.
And you're eating a monster salary to intentionally.
Kawhi doesn't know what to do. Hoffman said it yesterday on Rupp and Rackets. Kawhi doesn't know where to stand now.
No.
Because Harden and him are in the same spot. He doesn't know where to go.
Him and Westbrook are the same player. It's so fucking
It takes a while, bro. Like, we're finally seeing the Mavericks are gelling. Almost one of the best records in the NBA right now. Kyrie and them playing perfect together right now. But it takes a while, bro. They said,
and they'll get waxed in the playoffs.
This Clipper, I would get rid of Harden. You don't need him.
You should have never got him.
They shouldn't have. It was a big mistake on that.
Yeah, you can take a Westbrook on because at least Westbrook tries hard, right? As much as we shit on Westbrook, at least he tries. He hustles. He goes.
He's playing good on that team.
So yeah, he's a guy who I'm okay. When they got Westbrook, I was rooting for the Clippers last year. I said if they get Westbrook, I don't mind it. I think he's going to play hard. I just want to see him on the second unit. And then you go add another. Then you go add another fucking Westbrook with Hart. No, you can't. And you play them both as starters. No, dude, fucking idiots.
I mean, how many times has the NBA got to see these guys together?
They don't care, dude. Harden signed a fucking deal with the devil. Sold his soul, and he's got to be put on a team like McCarthy coaching. They have to keep putting these guys because they signed their souls away. That's what I think's going on. And then
the Lakers, bro, AD is bad.
He sucks.
That guy, LeBron, bro, had a triple-double last night. The guy's 40.
And they got smacked.
Yeah, they're not winning. LeBron can't be the best player on your team still. Like, he can't be the triple-double guy.
What did he score, 9?
He's not gonna last all season.
No, they're done. I just love when AD sucks because I've hated him for a long time. Let's move over to the ice real quick.
So I have one bet.
Do you have a bet? Okay, I didn't think you had
Jimmy
one.
Butler first quarter points over 6.5. They raised it from 5.5. He's one of the best first quarter players in the NBA. He plays basically the whole time. He plays 11 minutes out of the 12. And he
We
should
bet him
get
a lot
that
last year in the first quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, he always does. Then he won't score again.
Then he'll disappear until the end of the third. Yeah.
So that's why he doesn't average 30 points a game.
Yep.
But first quarter, Jimmy Butler over 6.5. I think it's plus money, plus 110.
All right, cool. Like it. Let's bring it to the ice. Just pulling it up here. Let me pull up my sheet. On the season so far for NHL, plus 13.23 units, Tommy Pucks. So let's get back at it again tonight. 3 games I like. Evan, I bet on your Bruins the other day.
I saw that, and you won.
And I did win. And my sheet, my system told me to fucking go the other way. And I said, nope, Bruins.
Love it. I love it.
So I did it. I fucking, listen, you got to learn from your mistakes. I got 3 plays tonight. None of them are monstrous plays. All dogs as usual. I think they're all dogs. I got the Panthers plus 114 in this game versus the Kings. I have Ottawa. That current line, this isn't a dog. This is minus 122. So I have Ottawa minus 122. Actually, 2 of them are favorites. And Arizona minus 118. So I'm going with the Panthers plus 114, Senators minus 122, and the Yotes minus 118. Subscribers, you don't need to rush to put those in yet. Wait, I'm okay paying an extra 8 to 10 cents if we had to make sure that these lines don't go crazy before puck drop. I'll put them out in a few hours as long as I see what I'm seeing. Plus another play usually pops up on the board by then due to the line movements. But right now, Florida, Ottawa, Arizona on the ice. Tommy Puck, stay hot. So let's go over to the NFL.
I have the bot has a NHL play for tonight.
What do you got? Bot's been hot on the ice.
Bot's been hot for the props in general. Adam Larson, defenseman for the Seattle Kraken, over 1.5 shots on goal, minus 130.
Over 1.5 shots.
3-3-2 in his last 3 games.
Why is there a hockey game on now?
What?
Is there?
Yeah, DraftKings says it's 3-0.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is that my Senators game?
Yeah, it's 3-0.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. They're winning 3-0. I just
What an idiot.
Yeah, can't bet it.
Count it. Why is
know
that
you
playing
won.
right now?
Shut the fuck up, dude. Don't even joke about that. That's fraudulent, 1. And 2, I didn't fucking know. God damn it. This happens every time there's a game in the morning that I miss.
Why is the NHL playing games at 3 o'clock in the
Sweden,
afternoon?
apparently,
What the
right
fuck
now.
is their game at 3 o'clock?
Apparently, they're playing in Sweden. So
Somebody
Smitty
told me about that in the
1084.
chat last night, too. I forgot about it.
It never loses.
Let's
Never.
count it.
If I miss a fucking afternoon game, it never fucking loses. I'm like 12-0 on afternoon games that fucking. I hate this shit. And then, you know what the best thing in the world? To fucking look and go, oh, wait, they're losing fucking 4-0. And I was going to bet it. Nope. Every time if I miss a game, it wins. 100% of the time. Unbelievable. That's so fucking weird. Fuck. All right. Well, that's off. So just Arizona and the Coyotes. God damn it. All right, let's go to the NFL. Bill, what's your favorite bet? You got a bet that you're slamming that I'm on too.
Joe Burrow rushing.
I'm pissed off. This is the second game.
I mean, he said it last game that he has to run. They were forcing him to run. He was seeing the lanes. And I think it's the same thing's going to happen tonight.
What's the number?
He's gonna drop back. He's gonna see that middle open up. He's gonna run straight for it.
Hold on. What did someone say? Tommy Pucks lost the LA Kings bet. Did they play early too?
Oh, I doubt it. Already?
No. Is it final?
They play tonight at 10:30.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He
There's
said
no
lost the Kings play the Panthers, and I had the Panthers another bet. No. No, someone in the chat just said lost the LA Kings bet. I thought there was another game that was already final. All right, go on.
Yeah, so Joe Burrow rushing. So when I looked it up this morning, 12.5, FanDuel had the best at 12.5. And then we saw Fanatics and PointsBet which I usually don't use. I don't have Fanatics. It's not in New Jersey. PointsBet because but I went on, deposited some on PointsBet. I got 10.5 minus 140, and then it dropped to minus 130 till I put more on the 10.5. So I have 12.5 on FanDuel, 10.5 on PointsBet. I'm all in on his rushing tonight. I have way too much on it.
All right. Michael Johnson in the chat, who loves to troll us and is always wrong every time he puts a pick out. Literally, Michael Johnson in the chat, guys, go talk to him. Has not won a fucking bet that he's put out in 2.5 years that he's been in here. He doesn't know how to spell.
I was just
he
about to
doesn't.
say that.
He's such a little cunt in there, but we leave him. We don't ban him because I like when people throw rocks at him and make fun of him and how fucking stupid he is. But
does it matter if Burrow doesn't run against Baltimore?
don't listen to this fucking kid. He's an idiot. Oh, no, Smitty's an idiot.
Smitty.
He's a Smittiot. So Tommy Bucks lost the Kings, and then he goes, "Get off the drugs, guys. It's cool to do drugs. What's
It is
wrong
very-
with you?
It is. I don't know what
Drugs are fucking awesome."
you guys are idiots.
Bill, how much fun did you have when you used to do drugs?
Lots.
Your drugs are great, you fucking nerd. Number one. Number two, it's lose, not loose. You fucking
God,
sped.
that drives me nuts.
You fucking sped. Loose. You're gonna loose. You fucking mook. Get your ass back in your helmet, back in the fucking basement with the other fucking gorillas who fucking eat water bottles and bang their heads on the wall. You fucking moron. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Bill, I'm with.
This has been your Tom Talk.
this will end today's Tom Talk. Bill, I'm with you on the Burrow rushing, man. I've been saying it for years. Joe Burrow runs in big games. I've been telling everyone we love quarterback rushings in prime time. I don't care about his history versus the Ravens.
On these type of games, you can't.
I don't give a shit.
History means nothing.
Who gives a fuck? He rushed
Nothing.
for 12. Dude, and in those games, Bill, he rushed for like 10, 11, 12. Like right there. Like, who gives a shit? He doesn't have T. Higgins today, so he's going to have to move a little bit more. He loves to
Just
run.
need one run.
Oh, guys, Michael Johnson's leaving. Ah, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Bye,
Aw.
Mike.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, you fucking sped. Sped's a great word, Rackets.
He's so mad.
You fucking-
Everybody wants to talk shit until he gets.
until then they get called
Yeah,
out.
motherfucker.
Howie Dewey will
You
be on here.
motherfucker.
Listen, number one.
Motherfucker. Metza
Number
for
one.
Luke.
Number one rule: never fuck with the guy with the mic. Number one rule. All
Metza for
right?
Luke.
Everybody's gonna be
Fucking
talking
funny.
like Paulie next week. You motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Fucking motherfucker.
He
Yeah, he
is
runs in
talking
big.
shit now too.
No, he just wants us to pay attention to him.
He says Tommy G still wears baggy ass cargo pants.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Bill loves cargo pants.
Listen, I went to the mall the other day, right? Because I won a bunch of money this weekend.
And you went to go buy wigs.
And I went to buy wigs.
How many wigs did you buy, actually?
I was going to get the pink one, too.
I said you were gonna get.
I was gonna, but I didn't. So I'm looking. I go into Abercrombie, which I haven't been in years because I can't wear the clothes because they're all for like stick figure people.
Right.
Stick
All the baggy pants cargo are back.
They're back?
They're
Fake
all
news.
baggy style.
Fake
Every
news.
We did it, Bill. We
Every-
did it. We
every
did it.
pant that they have there is fucking baggy again.
Suck a dick, Hilly.
Not glued to your legs.
Me and
Oh.
Bill.
Cargo.
fucking- Me
They're
and
all
Bill.
back.
Me and Bill rode the cargo train and never got off.
All the way for 25
Straight
years,
through
baby.
it. Straight through the eye of the storm. When everyone told us they're out of style, we said no. We're not
They're
getting
coming
off
back.
this
You
fucking
got
train.
shit to carry.
I got fucking 3 packs of
You got
cigarettes,
shit
a
to
wallet,
carry.
2 cell phones, and an 8-ball on me. I need pockets, bro. Me and Bill said no. And we wore them together. And we took pictures with them. And
I
now we're
told-
back, Bill. We made it, baby.
I told the girl at Abercrombie, I'm like, oh my God, all my old pants are back.
No, it's not just Abercrombie. They're in everywhere.
Oh, listen, I went in there and they're all back.
We're back, baby.
Back.
We're back. Let's go. Let's go, Bill Rupp. We did it. We did it. We counter-trended it. Let's see him, Bill. Throw him on.
I actually bought another pair.
Sing a Taylor Swift song with him. Look at those beautiful cargo pants. Love
baggy
them.
Cargo. They have
Love them.
stretchy waist.
Oh, stretchy
Oh,
waist, too.
Fucking
Wow.
awesome.
He's got cargo sweatpants.
Let's
what the
go.
fuck?
Let's go.
They're back, baby.
Comfort and
Dude.
functionability.
Listen, if you stay with anything long enough, it'll circle back in your favor. So we won, Bill. That cargo fight was a fucking big fight for me for a long time.
It really was.
Because the thing about it, Rackets, they took away cargo shorts and pants from us, which are baggy men's functional pants.
I gravitated
and they
over.
replaced them, but Rackets, they replaced them with skinny jeans.
Yeah, I know. I gravitated either to
you, dude, no.
had to go either the Jordan shorts or the golf shorts with just the one pocket because it's still got the baggy.
Get your hands in your
Yeah,
pocket.
and these little skinny jeans
Put
where you
them
can't
in your
fit.
fucking wallet.
You can't fit a Bill. I have 2 phones, 3 packs of cigarettes, and a wallet, and they want me to wear skinny jeans. Get the fuck out of here.
Nope.
Tommy's walking around with lumps all over him.
I got this face and a hammer. I don't need to be in style. Fuck out of here.
Well, they're back. They're back.
Let's go. We're back, Bill. We're back. All right, so we already gave you the Bengals for this game. Me and Bill are both on the Burrow rushing prop. Rackets, let me kick to you. What do you like in this game?
I
What do
kind
you
of
like?
like that.
What's the bot like? What is everybody?
I kind of like the double result. I like that.
I like that
Baltimore and Cincinnati first half full time, and I think. Don't quote me on this, but I'm almost positive if you play that on DraftKings, it does not. It does include overtime because it's halftime, full time instead of FanDuel's halftime, end of regulation. So the odds are a little bit different on DraftKings, but they do give you the win. I'm about 90% sure on DraftKings instead of the overtime fuckage on FanDuel. The bot really likes Joe Mixon tonight over 55.5 rushing yards. That's its highest graded prop play. I could kind of see it getting there, icing the game in the second half, or even just he breaks out a big run. 55.5 doesn't seem too bad for him.
I don't think so, Rackets. I don't think you're right because on DraftKings they offer tie. So how would that
Full time is a tie. You can have a full time tie in overtime.
Yeah, but I'm saying though they wouldn't pay you out for 2 bets on the same result.
No. So
if the Ravens win in overtime, you're saying I
think you still get paid because it's halftime, full time for the match. Not because FanDuel specifically says first half, end of regulation.
Yeah, no, FanDuel. I know FanDuel is end of regulation.
I think DraftKings definitely says halftime, full time. So I can check that.
They should both be end of regulation.
But the odds are different. That's why I think it does actually include overtime.
We'll figure that out. We'll let you know, subscribers. The rest of you are going to have to figure it out for yourselves. Rackets will let you know for the subs, though. 4deep.com, 3 weeks free. Go ahead over there. Sign up. Do it now. Everything I said before.
There's a touchdown bet that's weird tonight.
Let me see if I know what it is because I saw one that I thought was weird earlier.
Well, I looked at a lot of books. It's definitely very strange.
Lamar plus 165.
No, that's not it.
Keaton Mitchell plus 210.
No, you won't get it.
I don't know. I give up.
Sammy Bosa said, "Here come the plaid long sleeves." I've seen a bunch of people wearing them.
Plaid long sleeves, yeah.
The plaids are already back. The flannel.
They're yeah.
Denim's the one that's coming back, heavy. That'll come back. That's going to come back.
Justice Hill touchdown on FanDuel 750. MGM it's 230.
What?
Yeah.
What's on DraftKings?
DraftKings is 500.
What?
Caesars 550. So I took it on FanDuel plus 750. 750 to 250. That's a big difference. Something's wrong. I'll take the best line.
Yeah, it's 550 on DraftKings.
Yeah. Let me see. So Justice Hill to score touchdowns plus 800 on Bet Rivers.
Yeah, that's so
plus 750 on
200
FanDuel,
on MNG and
plus
MGM.
5 and change on DraftKings and Caesars, and plus 275 I'm seeing on MGM. Wow.
Yeah, so weird. So I took it for a unit. Why not? When there's something that crazy of a discrepancy, big.
Big word you can't say.
Yeah.
Discrepancy, Bill.
Discrepancy. Big difference.
I got you, Mike.
Sound it out.
I'll take it.
Bill, stop trying to pronounce words over 2 syllables.
I love it.
Yeah. There's something that big of a.
That's a fanuc.
That was one of the best. That was one of the best
Stugatz.
drop-ins ever, Evan. Was there something that big of a word you can't pronounce?
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing.
That's a fanuc.
That was really good. That was in my.
Stugatz.
It's gonna go on my Mount Rushmore. Listen, you got to go Jamar Chase. You got to look at him obviously in any situation where T. Higgins isn't playing to hit that 100-yard bonus there. So I'll be looking at a prop like that. I'm going with the Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I love this spot for him. I love him every time this situation comes up. They really don't run the ball much in the red zone. And when they do, it's usually they sneak it in. And it's plus money. So you're getting plus 105 on Joe Burrow to throw 2 tutties. I mean, this is what he does.
He's going to be fortunate to chase tonight. You got to think, right? Like, he's got to be getting the one.
Well, Burrow gets it. Listen, Burrow's the best quarterback in the NFL. He's been since he walked into the league. I don't care what you say about Mahomes. Burrow's the best in the NFL. And he gets to do whoever's open. You know, you saw Trent Irwin go off last week. And fucking tight ends you never heard of go off. Like, Burrow's going to, as long as there's a couple guys, I think Tyler Boyd went for like $1 last week, right? Like, it doesn't matter who's there. As long as he's got a couple of his main guys. As long as he has Chase and a Boyd or a Higgins or someone, they'll scatter in 3 or 4 white guys that he'll spread the ball to. But Burrow's going to get there. He's going to get there through the air passing. It's very difficult to run on this Baltimore defense. They are stout. They are tough, especially in the red zone. He's hit this number every single game since like week 4. So 3-2, 3-2-2. And he's Joe Burrow, and it's a big game. He's definitely going to get one early. He's definitely going to get one late. I think he gets there. Plus money on this is retarded. So Joe Burrow rushing, Joe Burrow money line on the Bengals, and Joe Burrow passing touchdowns, hitting all 3 of those pretty much equally tonight. I'm going to slay them. And what I'm going to ask, we were going to keep some of these behind the paywall and not give them to you. I'm going to trust you that if we slay these bets today, you're going to take this money and put it towards the rest of the year package at 4 deep. So I'm trusting you. We're going to give it to you for free. We're going to unload the clip on you today with the bets, and then take the money and sign up. Don't be a dick. Just sign up. We deserve it. All right? Come over. Hang out. Have fun.
What about Mark Andrews tonight going off against the Bengals who's not usually good against the tight end?
I never bet anything passing. I don't think I've bet anyone through the air on a Lamar game ever. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
Like
I'm
Andrews
just indifferent.
a lot. I think scores tonight. I like his 55.5. I think is the best. It's 59.5 on FanDuel, 55.5 on DraftKings. It's a big difference. I like it. Like I said, I don't think Cincinnati's great against the tight end. I think they give up a lot of yards against them. I think he's going to be big tonight, and we love the tight end. So on these Thursday night or island games,
that sounded super gay.
Well, when I was
we love the tight end.
I was wearing a wig before, so what the fuck?
It's true, less gay than that. So I will say this though, I do like a lot of props in this game, Bill, because this game is kind of faction proof, right?
Well, we liked a lot of props the other night too in the Buffalo game.
Yeah, but that wasn't faction proof. I think this one's
we had to eke some of them out.
Yeah, this one's faction proof because Joe Burrow is not gonna tank anything ever in a big spot. Ever. He's the most Kobe Bryant player we have in the NFL since Kobe Bryant. So he's never going to do it. The Ravens need this game. The Bengals need this game. This is a big game. Very, very difficult to get fucking tanky type shit on this and fucking manipulation in a game like this. So I think we're going to get a clean game. I don't know if it's going to go over or under. I don't know how many points are going to be scored, but I think you're going to see a lot of the guys get there that need to get there. This is basically a playoff game, right? And we always say how easy props are in the playoffs because the best players do well. I think it's a great spot for Tyler Boyd at 44 yards. Just went for a fucking million last week. I think it's a great spot for Chase to hit 100. I think it's a good spot for Andrews, like you said. Fine with that. I think the Burrow passing touchdown. I think there's a lot to like here in this game. So I will be going back at it with one of those fucking, Chase 60, Boyd 25 parlays for minus 140. You could put that out, Evan. I gotta
get my kids off the bus, but I just looked. Andrews grades out really well on my sheet too, Bill.
For the bot,
I like him a lot.
Don't say my sheet for the bot.
It's my sheet too. It's the bot.
The bot.
It's grading for over 57.5. So if you get 55 on DraftKings, that's a lot of value.
You got to call yourself Rackbot then.
I do. I could call myself the Rackbot.
Okay.
I just sent it out. Did you see it? I sent one. I sent one.
I didn't even know. Did you have that name beforehand?
Yeah, I just put it out for the.
No. When did you come up with Rackbot?
A couple days ago, but I've
been
going in there. Yeah.
All right. Maybe I saw it.
The NHL play I put out.
Rackbot.
Yeah, Rackbot.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, we're done here pretty much, so we can all go get the kids.
Rupp and Rackets 5:30 today. Yeah, today's Thursday. 5:30 today. I'll see you guys later.
Later, Rackets. All right, Evan Hand. What'd you think of the show?
It was great. I don't know what was the last bet? Jamar over 50.
Jamar 60 plus, Boyd 25 plus, minus 150.
All right,
I think it was. You can. I'm going to add something to it for this. Let me add something else to get that to plus money. I want to lay 150 on that. Hold on. Bill, what was yours? You like that, Andrews?
55.5.
Yeah, I got that.
All right, so let's do. Yeah, but let's add it to that. Let's do.
115.
Let's do Jamar 60, Boyd 25, Andrews 25. That gets it to 109. There we go. So yeah, minus 109. Basically, even money. I mean, if that should coast.
And if it doesn't, it's rigged.
There you go. Bill Rupp, final words.
Robin Rackets 513 Discord.
All right. And for Howie, Dewey, Joey Rackets, Evan Hand, Bill Rupp, Bill Swift, whatever he refers to himself as these days going forward, sitting on his microphone. I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deep.com right now. Oh, we got more college basketball bets coming out. We got a whole fucking slew of NFL bets coming out tonight. UFC this weekend. Golf, fucking hockey, tennis, you name it, we got an NBA. Get over there right now. Rest of the year, you can get 3 weeks free. 3 weeks free. That's almost a whole month for free. Go sign up. 4deep.com. Go sign up. Buy the combo. Get the DFS shit too.
Tom, just moved to 56.5 on DraftKings.
Oh my God, we're moving lines everywhere. Moving lines everywhere. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!